Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Hi, Fo. Hi, Flexi. What? What's up, gamers? How are you guys doing? How's your Wednesday going? Oh. Oh. I chopped up an apple, and I deserve to eat my apple. I'm gonna eat my apple. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me about your week so far. What have you guys been up? How have you guys been doing? I've been up and down, doing lots of bullshit. Staying way the fuck too busy, not getting enough done. I'm getting a lot done, actually. I'm getting a lot done, but like, oh my god, it doesn't fix anything. It's a mess. Okay, though, I have an apple. I eat my apple. What have you guys been doing? What have you been up to? Are you also getting murdered by pollen? I'm like fucking dying to pollen. Dragon Guaug Hotel Vivaga. Hotel FWA Hotel, baby. Let's go. Let's go. What have you been doing, Fo? Are you packed for FWA? You're staff for that con, right? You're staff for like every con, dude. Or volunteer, or what's the difference? I don't know. Volunteer for Fast and Furious. I see. How long? What events are they running, and how long? Well, I'm gonna be at AC too. I really hope. I want AC to freaking close their artist alley faster so I can find out if I'm gonna be in it or not. That's a long fucking day. Do you have to be attached at the hip to that whole time? What is your commitment to being attached to that? Also, when do you get there? I see. When is your hosting shift? Is it on Friday or Saturday? Hopefully Saturday, because I'm gonna be working artist out Friday. Oh, dang it. Well, you'll have to tell me how it goes then. Ron, hi Ron. How are you doing, creature? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you holding up? Tell me all about your week so far, Ron. I've not gotten to chat to you since what feels like, I don't know, the weekend. How's your week been? What have you been doing? Are you ready for FWA? Just said fucking and canceled my plane tickets and got bus tickets instead. How I don't I don't want to dox where you are. How long of a fucking bus ride is that? Is that a really long bus ride? I feel like it's a really long bus ride. Mm, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. What are you gonna do to entertain yourself on your 8 hour bus ride? When I was in college, because my college had a huge fucking furry scene, we would take a overnight train to MFF every year. Hell yeah, Ron. When are you arriving, Ron? I remember you saying I feel like you were talking to Kit and you guys are arriving on Wednesday. Was that with the plane ticket or is that are you still getting there on Wednesday with the bus? Still am, but it's later. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Boom, 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 boom. I continue munching my apple. I think in general I like trains better than buses. I mean overall I do because they're just better like for the environment. But the experience of riding on one is also nicer in my opinion. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I've been taking a really long time doing it, and it's probably because I'm not well practiced at it, and I'm trying to make it look really good. But I actually really like putting accessories on stuff. I wanna draw more outfits and more cool straps and clothes and things. Hi, Zormic. How are you? How's your Wednesday? Piece of software that hasn't been touched in a year. Uh-oh. Uh, how's that going? You said accessories, and I thought PA. No, I'm talking about like wristbands and like necklaces and collars and stuff like that, earrings and like accoutrement, like a staff or whatever. Your Wednesday was good. I'm glad to hear that. I gotta fucking get my shit back under control, dude. I've been stressing myself out so much for fucking weeks now. Oh, hopefully FWA can be a decent reset point. I don't know if I would describe it as a band. Like it's not that, but maybe. Oh, okay. Ron, what are you most hype about for Schwa? Anyone else have any important, exciting May plans? It is May 1st tomorrow. Can you believe it? We're 5 months into 2025. Hell yeah, Rom. Kaj will give you a run for your money for that, dude. Kaj is known for their backbreaker, their backbreaking hugs. You guys will have to duke it out, crush each other. Can't wait for Aug. That's me every day, dude. You don't gotta wait for that. I'm just out here. Aug. Aug. Every day. Oh, but I did make some amount of progress today because I did a bunch of art, but more importantly, I reached out to another artist who I think is cool and hit them up and said like, hey, if you want to chat and do art sometime, that'd be cool. They kind of gave me like a soft no, essentially, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. At least I shot my shot. And I did get to spend some time today with another full-time furry artist, Reese. Their social media handles are Tiny Dragon Everywhere. We got to hang out and draw together, and that was pretty good for me. 8 birthdays to attend. PhD friends, friend to cheer on, and engineering friends graduation. Wow, that's a lot of stuff on top of FWA. Oh, are you gonna be at FWA, Flexi? Are you in the? You're in the Discord server. Are you in the group chats for that? We have the role in the Discord server, and there's a Telegram group. Add the EP eyes your old model had. Yeah, I missed them. Yeah. Oh. I don't think I have the role, but you are in the Discord. If you go to the roles, I made an at everyone announcement. If you go to the roles channel, there's a FWA thing. Did you join the FWA Telegram group? It's also in the announcements channel. I'm like 80% of the way through a sneeze and then it went away. Fucking hate that, dude. Hate getting sneeze cucked. Hi Bull, hi Bull, hi Bull. What do you pup to, Vol? How was your Wednesday? Got it the roll? There you go. Yeah, all the announcements for that sort of stuff, for like what's going on at the con, are almost certainly going to be made in the Telegram, but I'll try and mirror some stuff to the Discord. How was your Wednesday, Vol? What have you been up to? Did you work today? If you worked, how did your work go? I've been grinding out art. I made some progress. I'm not getting as much done as I want to. I don't really know where to reclaim the time from. I feel like there's not enough time in a day. I don't know. I also had a really hard time falling asleep last night, uh, which did not help things. Does your restaurant
This
not
right here
have
is my favorite
air
thing
conditioning?
ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
I nibble on my apple. I cut it up into slices. My horns are huge. Massive. It doesn't make a noticeable difference. That's awful. If it's uncomfortable for you, it has to be uncomfortable for the clientele too, so that's kind of dumb. I feel like a restaurant of any place should have air conditioning. If people are gonna hang out there for like multiple hours to fucking order food and eat it, should not be hot the whole time. Sounds like it sucks. Bum, 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 bum. I have to figure out how to finish adding all the stuff that I want to add this adoptable, and then also somehow turn that into like a gajillion fucking dollars. Because we're around machinery all day, like one cannot wash up stuff with cold water. I guess that's true. That's fair. Herm. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, aug. Yeah, I gotta turn this adoptable into like fucking $2,000. Not gonna be possible. That sucks. Ugh. More ice cream with Gar, so much ice cream in my future. Yeah, I haven't had ice cream in so long. I'm really excited to have it at FWA. It's gonna fucking slap. It was really good last year. Gonna be fucking sick this year. Very, very eager about it. Also, there's so many friends, and I'm gonna get to say hi to so many people and play board games. Oh, I have to go to the dentist tomorrow morning. I'm kind of nervous about it. It's to fill a cavity. Which is the first time I'm gonna have that done since I was a little kid. So I hope that that's not weird or uncomfortable. I have no idea. I don't even remember what that's like. And it's so early. It's at 9 a.m. I'm gonna have to get up at fucking like 7:45. Are they gonna numb me to put in a to fill a cavity? I guess probably. I have no idea what the fuck that involves. If it's deep, yes. They didn't say. They said it wasn't deep specifically. They said it was just like a tiny little one. Which is crazy because like I hadn't gone to the dentist for like 10 years, and then I went like last year, and they were like, "Oh, everything's fine." And then I went, or no, correction, I went like 7 months ago. They're like, "Everything's fine," and then I went a month ago, and they're like, "Oh, you have a tiny little one," and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" Either way, annoying. And it's supposed to be my day off tomorrow, and so many people want to do so many things, but I'm like, I have so much work to get done. I've made no dollars since I got back from FWA because I was working on my fucking magazine project all last week, and I've been working on this adoptable all this week. Also, send your sway emotes. It's sea shanty time. Um, and then FW or fucking Perfinity's down, so I don't even know if I'm gonna post this adopt this week, but I kind of have to because it has to make dollars. But FA is so much better for uh doing auctions for things. FA is up for you? Oh, is it back up? My roommate just told me they made an announcement that it's gonna take a fucking week or something to go back up. Oh, no, it's up. Wow, would you look at that? Wow, wow, wow. There it is. Wow. Alright, well, maybe I can do that then. Sick. Good. Thank you, Vol. Yeah, good news. FA is read only for now? Oh, well, never mind. That sucks. It when is it? Do they have a thing for when it's not gonna be read only? For affinities and file read only mode. We're back, kind of. Blah blah blah. We do not have an ETA on this timeline's completion. Ah, I see. Well, so I can't post it. Oh, well, unfortunate. Never mind. Moderately okay news. Yeah, sad. Got my hopes up. Up to a week at most. Yeah, well, that shit sucks. Uh, guess I will try to post my adopt on Blue Sky and my Telegram channel for my, like, few people that might see it. Arg. Well, first we have to finish him, though. Arg. Arg, arg, arg. Still post journal. Huh. I see. I'm so tired, guys. I wanna not do art for a while. But I can't, or I'll die! Why does life have to be so hard? I just wanna do cool stuff and have a break. And I wanna play video. Do you know how long it's been since I, like, actually sat down and played video games, man? I wanna sit down and play video games. It sucks, dude. Anyway, time to go back to grinding art. Oh, what? Well, yeah, I just want a break, like, somewhere, you know? I want something all into place. Oh, hopefully I can at least have it fall into place that this guy sells, because I'm working so hard to make it cool and stuff. I am trying to make him cool. Hopefully it will be a worthwhile investment. Oh, oh, right, correct. It sucks 'cause I'm getting so much better at art, and I'm, like, learning so many things. And I really want to just, like, be happy and proud of myself. And I'm like, oh, learning all these things did not increase number of dollars in wallet. So was it actually worth it? And I'm like, yes, yes, it was. It was. Stop stressing out about it. But, like, impossible. His brain just goes, That's cool, man. But bills, trying to get better at it. Gotta, I gotta find ways to care less and just grind shit out. Oh, pew, 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 pew. Thanks, Zorming. Oh, appreciate that. Oh, pew, pew. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, the collar looks so good, dude. It's big, it's chunky, it's got the shinies. Pew, pew. Perfect for snapping. It's a pretty thick collar. I feel like that would take a lot of effort. Oh, oh. Oh, I suppose something I should also Photoshop is silly, dumb. That here, I don't that. Hmm. Hey BSJ, what's up? Eat. Pew. How was your Wednesday? What did you get up to? New relay to see if that's the, or switch gear is broken on the bike. Oh, what kind of bike are you fixing? Oh, I sneezed, dude. The freaking pollen. Oh. Oh, go, go. Is that a, tell me what kind, is this like a, when you say bike, is it a motorcycle? Is it a dirt bike? Is it a like cycling bike, mountain bike? Honda motorcycle. Ah, I see. If Hanu was watching my stream, I could go, Hanu, that's a thing Hanus know about. Hanus like motorcycle. I unfortunately do not know anything about motorcycles other than Hanu has a Ducati and a Triumph. Those are the ones Hanu's got. Yeah, his Ducati is red. It's pretty cool looking. I hope he starts riding it again soon. I know it makes him really happy. But he has to do some like work on them because they were not storage. They were not put to bed, as he calls it, properly before winter. So he's gotta like get them jiggled by a mechanic or something. Oh, oh, the sneeze again. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, oh, frick, dude. Oh, awful, awful, awful. Yeah, fucking pollen, murdering me. It sucks. Ba-da-bum. I think part of my plan for next week before FWA is to spend every day before it's streaming, like pay what you want doodles or something to try and fundraise before I go so that I can feel comfy while I'm there and not be like, oh, oh, the whole time. Because the way things are right now, I think I'll be out the whole time. also just want to get more on top of stuff in general so I can feel like I can go back to streaming games again. Not feel like crazy pressure all the time. Be grinding on shit. Want to do more silly little community game nights stuff like when we were playing Repo. Want to do more Candyland Gamba and stuff. Yeah, I just want to do more video games in general, but right now financial stuff is like I have not spent any time doing anything but trying to grind out art. So I just want to get to a better place. Someone tell me a story or pick a thing to ask questions about. I want to chat to you guys, but I have to occupy my brain drawing. So if you're not occupying your brain drawing, you should say something in chat, and then I can bounce off of that. Ugly Barnacle sounds like SpongeBob stuff. That's SpongeBob. I was right. When was the last time you watched SpongeBob? I don't even think I've seen it as like a bit or something. Maybe no, I don't even think of like it's like something I've seen people stream in a server or anything either. Gosh, dude. Oh, fucking allergy. Dying. Oh, yeah. I haven't even watched that show as like a bit. in a really long time. Dude, there's other people in chat. Give me a story. Tell me a thing. I want to hear about it. Give me a conversation. I'm gonna have to open up like a fucking Q&A box or something so I can just have something to pull from. I am too tired to do all this shit. Oh god. What's wrong with the silly RuneScape music? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. What kind of VR headset do you use? I would do VR more, but like I really have a hard time with the like IPD not being wide enough for my fucking huge fucking head. Quest 3. How wide does the IPD get for the Quest 3? Yeah, same. I think that's what I'll shoot for. Because I am so tired of like the headache I get from being in VR. Because I'm just squinting the entire time. It only goes to 65? Bro. The index goes to 70. I need 74. It sucks, dude. Why is it so bullshit? 54 can't find anything either. Oh no. Yeah, I'm very big. I have big dragon features. Nothing is designed for big dragon. It fucking sucks. Hate it here. Can't believe it isn't designed with big dragon in mind. Should always be thinking about big dragon. At least that's what I think. Problem I end up having with like helmets and stuff too. Sucks. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just ramble, but I have been feeling pretty lonely today. That's why I'm interested in chatting with people. I was looking through to see what old art I could post today because I'm trying to be more on top of posting shit to social media every day because I really need to grow my accounts so that I can pay bills. So I'm trying to get more on top of posting stuff all the time, and I found some old art. There's some cute little like meme doodles I did, but then in there next to that was a collection. It was a photo of a collection of photos, like a Photoshop edited PNG of like collection of photos of doodles I made in high school, and it was really cool to stumble onto that because I was like, oh holy shit, these are like original ideations of Gar when I was just starting shit out, and it like made me really reflect on like how I am actually really still attached to Gar as a character, and how back then I had so much time and I was drawing him like all the time and I had so much fun with it, and how like now it's the guy that I just made, the drawing of Gar that I just made for that magazine is the first time I've drawn him in years, and I'm like, holy shit, I just want to get back. That's why I'm like grinding so hard to try and make a difference for myself and get back to like get to a place where I make enough money to not be fucking panicking all the time. Because I want to get back to a place where I can just draw because it's fun and cool, not because like I'm gonna die. Really bad feeling. Um. So yeah, I wanna grind shit out until I can get back to that place. Because really, it was really nice to think about like, oh shit, it was so cool to just draw Gar because I wanted to draw Gar. Now my relationship with my art is so much different that like I've not been in that space for so long. That was like how I got into art in the first place, was being like, I can't afford paying people to draw my OC, so I'm gonna draw my OC. And that was how I started doing art at all. So I was like, I want to see my goober. I want to see him doing stuff. So I made him do stuff. That was how it all got started. Why whenever people like it, I kind of wince whenever people are like, "Oh, well, I'm not good at like you're the like super not thought out, super unempathetic comment of like, well, you're way better than I am," and I'm like, yeah, because I've spent hundreds of hours trying my ass off, and you've not done that, so of course I'm better than you are. But also, I like to try and emphasize to people that like, no art is like unattainable. I really think that uh any image you see that somebody made, you can get to that skill level. You can do it. Every drawing that anybody's ever drawn was just drawn by like a person, and you can get to that person's skill level. It is possible. You can do it. And that's like something that I think is so cool about art, is you can see some really cool thing and be like, "Oh shit, somebody did that." Yeah, you can do that too. It's super cool that that's how this works. You can just go and do that. That's simple. Not saying it's easy, but it is simple. That's how a lot of cool skill sets work. Is just gotta grind shit out and practice. And that's something I'm trying to make more space for myself to do. Something I've also realized from talking to peers and stuff is that I have a really hard time letting myself practice, and I constantly end up like out of my comfort zone because I've never actually practiced a lot of the stuff that I end up working on. Um, and largely the reasoning for that is because I look at practice as like, oh well, it would be really cool to be able to do this, but I don't have time because I gotta grind other shit out, and that's like a really awful way to feel about it because it's like the way you get faster and better at stuff is by practicing and by learning and then incorporating that into later stuff. But I've been on the grind and never like stable enough to feel like I can just spend time drawing to learn. I feel like I'm like constantly trying to be like, well, how can I turn this into like a YCH or a commission or something? But then immediately, because that's for somebody else, I'm like tying so much more value into it, and I'm like, oh well, now it's for a client, so it has to be like really good and has to be somewhat representative of like my skill and comparatively well done to the like rest of the work that I have on display. Uh, but that completely like slurps up any ability for it to be something that I use as a learning tool. And that sucks because that's like really important for improving on stuff is creating that space to feel like you can fuck something up and not have it like super backfire in your face. Uh, but figuring out a way to balance all of that shit is super hard. That is not at all something that just happens on its own. It's not something that is easy. So still working on that. Oh, like I have a lot of advice I could give to people for like things not to do, but in terms of like what actually works, I don't know if I've like found that yet. It's something that I am eager to find and something that I am working on. But I don't think I actually have any of my shit like figured out. I think for streaming, I know what I have the most fun with and what I would like to do. And I'm pretty happy with where I've gotten in terms of like uh I feel like I know all of the technical aspects of streaming. Uh and I feel like I'm pretty freaking solid at the like personality aspect. Like the actual being an entertainer and stuff, but eventually I had to recognize that that was not quite cutting it in terms of like getting bills paid and stuff. So that's how I end up just kind of that was why I played Dota for a really long time because I was like, well, I flip flop between like maybe it's because I'm not playing like one thing, but I've like ultimately after having done it for this long, I'm like, no, I think I'm a really good streamer. It's just the like you eventually plateau to the like either you start doing a lot of like unnatural friendship making and like networking for the sake of social ladder climbing, or you like get lucky. And as a result of that, that's why I ended up pivoting a lot more towards art because that's like something that I can put effort into and feel like there's skill development like coming out, whereas like streaming, that's also a little bit of why I was like playing Dota, but I was really hoping it would like react or streaming numbers would go up, but they didn't really. Um, but I really like the sense of like progression of like I'm getting better at stuff, and Dota I always feel that, and art is definitely that too. But art I can at least like more reliably turn into dollar bills. Uh, Not that that's easy to do, but it is much more reliable as opposed to Dota stuff. Because Dota stuff is like you have to be turning in dollar bills exclusively through people being enamored enough with the stream itself. Which, as I said, is like really tough unless you stumble into a bunch of numbers. But yeah, art wise, I feel like I'm learning a lot of stuff and getting a lot better. I'm still trying to find a better middle ground with the way that I like to draw. Because it would I feel like my life would be easier if I was content with a simple cartoony style. Because then I could just be like, oh, here's your commission. Your leg is a circle. Uh, which a lot of furry artists do to great success. But I just don't have a good time doing that. I've never leaned into that because I already feel like I'm stretching myself really thin as it is, and I feel like if I leaned hard into doing a bunch of art that I don't want to do, uh, probably get worse before it got better. Um, I'm not super enthused about the thought of trying to do that, but it is still something that I think about because of how successful it is for the people that I know that do leverage a simpler cartoony style because you just get shit done faster. You can do more stuff. More stuff per stuff can be done when your thing is simpler. Uh, but it's just not as fun for me, so I don't end up doing. But the problem lies in that for how much more complicated my stuff is, I don't think I can actually uh demand. I don't have enough of following an interest to demand the price difference that the added complexity actually brings in terms of hours spent. That's still a gap that I am trying to figure out how to better navigate. That shit's tough. Kyber, how are you doing, Kyber? I'm rambling because I'm lonely and I want to talk to people, but I don't think anybody's actually here. I think everybody's got stuff muted. How are you doing, Kai? What do you got going on? You're doing good enough. That is true. The problem is that like obviously you hit a point, you hit a wall where it's like it's just like supply and demand stuff, right? Where it's like as you continue to increase the price, the demand will drop off, which is how that works. Um but I don't think I can achieve the demand I need at the price point that keeps it like super worth it. But I'm gonna keep trying to crank it up a little bit over time. Keep working toward that sort of goal. Oh, yeah, I want to go back to like streaming being more about I am just fucking vibing and hanging out and doing shit that I want to be doing, as opposed to what I feel like it's been for several weeks now, which is just, oh god, oh fuck, oh shit, oh, I'm dying. I feel like part of that is also me being on like ADHD meds now, because they just give me tons of free anxiety juice for free. I think the next time I get to talk to my psychiatrist, maybe I'll see if I can get a lower dose that still does anything. But last time I tried it, getting a lower dose, because I've only been doing it for like a few weeks now, and so those are the weeks that I've been the most anxious. But I remember last year when I tried a lower dose, it literally did nothing. So it's like, it sucks to be in this place where it's like either I get no help or I get some amount of executive function help, but also lots of free anxiety juice, which I don't want. When was the last time you guys had a picnic? Like sat out, like brought food somewhere to a place, sat at the place, and then had the food that you brought, like on like a towel or like a blanket. I haven't done that shit since I was a little kid for sure. But the idea of it, the vibe, definitely appealing. Very into the concept of that. Whatever ground is next to the bike. Hell yeah. The temperature is not. Yeah, I feel like that's a problem with your location. That location, too hotted. Too much hotted, not enough not hotted, you know? Actually, before I try doing lines, what if I looked at what kind of do Taco Bell parking lot face. My location needs more dragon. This dragon needs more love and nap and time to play video games. And dollars. Yeah, one of us just needs to win the lottery, dude. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Really got to get on that. All our shit would be so much better. All of our problems fixed, resolved. Wouldn't even have to worry about it. Do you guys actually like naps? I love naps. I love naps when I've got nothing going on. Like the concept of there are no, like you have nothing going on today, tomorrow, the next day, like for a long time. And you can just comfortably chill out. There's not going to be any consequences. That's when naps are like turbo fucking goated, dude. That's when naps feel insane. Sleep does not like me. That's unfortunate, Jet. Also, hi, Jet. How are you doing? Good to see you. I've been having an exhausting week, and I appreciate you showing up. It means a lot. Oh. I feel like most of the time, if I'm taking a nap, it's because either my sleep was super fucked up, or it's because I'm really stressed out. I haven't done it in a bit, but that's like one of my primary ways to like help reset myself is I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a little nap, and sometimes just that is like enough for me to feel a lot better about things. But now that I'm home, hell yeah. Sounds like a really exhausting day. You're gonna get yourself some good food, I hope. That's another one that's like really, really good for mood boost. Like some really, really good food that you like really enjoy. Wow, that is super, super great for brain juice go up. I have Taco Bell money, but not good food money. I feel that. Felt. I've been kind of rambling on stream about how that's like my current means as well. Gotta figure out my way forward. Get more shit done. Solve more problems. Do 5 billion more commissions that I don't want to do at all. Forever. So I want to get into 3D stuff, dude. I want to escape the infinity, do a bunch of commissions you don't give a fuck about grind. Trying to get to a point where I am good enough at art that I can at least haggle people into letting me do commissions that I'm slightly more interested in, rather than just taking any amount of work I can get. And I'm getting closer to that, but I gotta resolve this like problem of time, of like completing my week takes 100% of effort, but if I want to make my life situation better, I have to do 150% in a week. I've been doing that for like weeks now, but it's still not been enough. It sucks because I'm like super exhausted and burnt out. But we keep going until I die or until things get better. And hopefully, after FWA, I will actually make a dent in stuff. I've been trying really hard to like cope, but I honestly am at the point where I'm like, I don't actually know if the ADHD med stuff is cool or not for me. Maybe it's just because the dose is too high. I have no idea. But I don't know if it's like circumstances are actually making me anxious or just I am taking the drug that gives you free anxiety juice and I have to like figure out my way around that. But either way, it feels bad. Feels not good. Do not like it. How do I feel about this? It's a funny little tale. Oh, wish this thing could rotate. That'd be so cool. Are you like you? Er, er, er. Oh,
Discombobulate.
yeah, I could use some of that in my brain right now, I think. I'm just really tired today and I don't eat too hard. But I'm really slow and I wanted to have him done today. Not gonna be done today. Oh. I've done a lot of art today though. I've done like fucking before stream it was at least 5 hours. There's the ass load art for me. I do like the little tail. What do you guys think of the little tail? Do you like the little tail? I was thinking about giving him a big fluffy tail, but I feel like it matches his like he doesn't have a lot of fluff. I like I feel like the little tail matches that more. What do you think? That or big fluffy tail? I don't have a particular dog breed in mind. I'm literally just thinking about like vibes, but I think it's because his snout looks closer to like I don't know, like Doberman type beat. What do you guys think? Do like a rough sketch him the alternative. Big tail. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put a species label on it at all. Just because his colors might be super whack. I'm probably not gonna go with a very natural color palette. Something cool and neat. Arg. What are some books you guys had to read in school? Tell me a book you had to read in school. What was it called? What was it? I want to find out if we've had to share some of the same reading. We've all read the same book at some point. Hmm. Hmm. Herm. Yeah, I don't know. Little Tail feels more right. Uses a base for a few similar looking breeds. Maybe. I don't know. I feel we'll have to see. Oh. Dude, someone's got to have me unmuted. Tell me about tell me about books you read in school. Yeah, selling multiple adopts from the same thing is definitely a way to save time, but I always feel like people expect it to be a proprietary thing, so I don't know. Possibly. Yeah, I feel like Little Tail's just more aesthetic. So, but we'll keep the other stuff in case of yeah, what you're talking about of maybe using using it as a base for something in the future. Furry Ladies drama and then made the teacher read my favorite book afterwards. What was your favorite book? I remember having to read a bunch of shit books in school. I don't think there were any books that I had that I was like forced to read in school where I was like, damn, that was a really good and cool book. I think most of the time I was just like, damn, this shit fucking sucks, dude. Secret Go Secret Go the Wolves. I mean, that sounds like it has cool wolves in it, but I bet it doesn't since you said it's not very good. Or wait, no, that's your favorite book. Never mind. That's the one you like. Does it have cool wolves in it? I remember having to read shit like fucking. How many of you have had to read Fahrenheit 451? What a miserably boring book. Did not like that book. I had to read what else did I have to read? Obviously Scarlet Letter. It's bad. Uh what's the one with the guy with the fucking hat? There's another fucking classic one, and the guy wears like a bomber hat to cover his hair or whatever. I don't remember what that one's called. Something about like I'm thinking of like wheat fields or like reeds or something. It's like the title's like about some sort of like plant. The title has something to do with plant. Those wizard school books, like Harry Potter, or is it different wizard book? So it wasn't it's a nonfiction book about a guy who bought some wolf pups off a drunk native and then raised them in his house and released them back in the wild. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh. Herm, herm, herm. Og. All right, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I want to hear more about stuff you guys had to do. Although it only seems like we got Jet info. Were there any other books you had to read? Yeah, the author is a piece of shit. Big agree. I don't think I ever had to read those for school though. Definitely not for school. Wow, wow, wow. Catcher in the Rye. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I was like, it has something to do with a plant. It fucking sucked. Didn't like it. For some reason, I have a distinct memory of like hating reading that one. Oh, I return. Distinct memory of hating reading. No, I loved reading. I just don't. I specifically did not like being forced to read Catcher in the Rye. Kittimer, how are you? How's it going? Oh, oh, oh. Distinct memory of hating. Yeah. Distinct catching of the rye. Why does Twitch refuse to tell me when the stream starts only hours in? You should subscribe to, or not subscribe. You should, if you're not in the Discord, you should join the Discord. There's a role in the Discord called Twitch announcements. You can take that. It pings whenever I start stream. Although stream is the same time every time. So it's Sunday through Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST. So that also might. You're all right? Good. I've been aching to chat with people because I've been lonely. So now that you're here, I can harass you a bit. I was just talking to I got Fo and Jet type in chat. Maybe Trunged will too. I was talking to people about books you were forced to read in school. Uh, do you have any memory of? Oh, Great Gatsby is another one. Yeah, I was definitely forced to read that. Uh, that one I don't remember having any strong opinions about. So that one I think just falls into like mid category. I didn't like hate that one, but I don't remember liking it either. Lord of the Flies. I don't know if I was ever forced to read that. I don't think I ever was forced to read that one. Lord of the Rings trilogy. Nope. Didn't have to read that either. I probably should read that at some point though. I'm sure I would like it. Did you guys ever have like the absolutely awful shitty type of kids in your class when you're in like middle school or high school or whatever that would just bully the shit out of substitute teachers? I just remember like feeling horrible for the substitute teachers because there was this like group of kids. They were always just fucking assholes whenever they were substitute teachers. Incredible pieces of shit. Refuse to let her teach. Ugh. I remember I had this one substitute, or she, I don't even think it was just a Spanish teacher. When I was in like ninth grade or something, and she was a Spanish teacher, but she was also outside of that, she was a yoga instructor out when she wasn't like teaching at the school. And I don't know how people found out about this, but like that same like shitty group of kids like found out about that and would like constantly plead with her to be like, oh, like teach us yoga stuff, teach us yoga stuff. And it's clearly like her passion. So like they would fucking get her to like stop like actually doing Spanish class shit and spend like 20 minutes teaching some like yoga stuff. And obviously they don't give a fuck about the yoga stuff. They just didn't want to have to do Spanish class. And that always felt like super scummy and awful too. Kids are brutal, dude. Kids do such shitty stuff. 30-page essay for no reason. That's obscene. God, that was another thing that I fucking will never miss about school is like handwritten essays, dude. How many fucking tests, how many like AP or fucking SAT, whatever the other ACT, both of those, the fucking handwritten essay bullshit. God, writing essays in general so stupid. Zero interest in writing essays. Never again. Write a script for like a video, but essay? No. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Just put in my own words. There you go. Same with like tests, dude. I'm just glad to be out of school to not have to do fucking tests. Tests suck. Fucking hate tests. Even if I did well on them, it was just the experience of like this thing is representative of like how well you can do. God, fuck, I just hate it. So stressful. It took like several years being out of college before I stopped having like the like 50-50 of is my nightmare going to be about my shitty abusive family or is it going to be about like tests in school. And now I don't have that anymore. Now it's just 100% if I'm going to have a nightmare it's going to be about my shitty abusive family. uh but hey, at least it's not tests, right? Am I right, fellows? Thanks for the main pet. That is also another thing that I like fantasize about sometimes. Like imagine having like a family you had a relationship with. That shit sounds so cool sometimes. Mostly it's like whenever I hear people like going off about like a thing they did with their family, I'm like, damn, that would be actually kind of fucking cool. Autumn, how are you doing, creature? Hello, hello, hello. How was your day? Oh, that sucks, John. God. Yeah, for me mostly it's like my biological mom is just a absolute psycho. My stepmom is not as deranged, but definitely does not respect me or like have conflict resolution issues or does not resolve conflict well. Um and definitely had like some some issues, still has some issues, but probably never gonna have that be resolved. And then my dad just kind of lets things happen, which is sad. He's not like actively done things that were shitty to me, but he just lets things get worse and doesn't do anything about it, which is kind of just as bad. Best part's been watching movie with Anko and Ron. You guys watching a movie? What movie did you watch? What'd you watch? What'd you watch? I'm so glad you're here. I've been like super lonely and I'm trying to like chat with people on stream to like feel less lonely. Tell me all about your day. Tell me about your movie. Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's a comedy, right? I think. I do not think I've seen that, but it's a comedy, right? Very much so. A very, very good one by Mel Brooks. I am not good at name that actor or director, but hell yeah, maybe I'll have to watch it sometime. Oh, I have seen Spaceballs. That is one that I've seen. That one is pretty fucking funny. Got some good stuff in it. Lens flare eyes on you. Well, I also haven't seen it, so I'll be needing some lens flare eye action as well, I suppose. Hell yeah, phone. Duct tape me to the ceiling. We'll be fine. It'll all work out. Made you into a furry dragon? Oh wow. How so? Look for a DVD and VHS player. Do you own a lot of DVDs and VHSs or do you just want to start like a collection? Because I feel like most of that stuff is archived on the internet in like enough places that you can find it pretty easily. Having a collection of old media is cool as fuck. Big agree on that. That was definitely the first movies I ever watched too. There's this one particular Tom and Jerry tape that was like a collection of episodes that I watched so fucking much, dude. Holy shit. Love, love that tape. We should like I should schedule fucking movie nights in the server. We should watch movies more regularly in the server. I think that would be really cool to do. Obviously, the first one we gotta watch is Wicked. That's as mandated by our local Zork. Wicked will have to be the first one. Maybe that's something that would help me feel better, dude. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to get people to hang out with me and watch a movie. How they come alive to social people. Sylvanas is really cool premise. Just cemented the idea of how cool it would be to have a dragon. You were talking about I know one of the books is called Firestar. Look up Firestar. That's one of the books. I know the exact book series you're talking about. I've read it. Firestar is the name of one of the books. Just look up like pottery dragon Firestar and I'm sure you'll find it and you can the fire within. Yeah, yep. Actually a pretty that book series kind of goes off the rails, but yeah, no, I loved that too. I loved the dragon escapism. Did I tell you about my camera? You told me you bought a Polaroid, but I didn't get to hear much more about it outside of that. Tell me more. Did any of you read the Dragon Riders of Pern? That was also a good uh dragon enjoyers type story. Yeah, we love dragons in this house. Well, we are known dragon enjoyers. What? Someone add. Oh, Sword won online and snagged it. Bring FWL, so I'm trying my old digital one too. So I'm gonna bring double camera. Fuck yeah, dude. I gave Lucernic my old digital camera because I was like, I'm not gonna use this shit. Give it to a space dragon who will. Space is scary. There are no dragons there. There's at least Lucernic. Lucernic is there. Gray, and DK. Hello. Here's all the faces I've been missing. How's it going, goobers? How are you guys? Austin picking my Discord. I should look at it. Like in my DMs. Oh, hi Byler. I'm surviving. It's been a hard week and a hard day, but I made some progress. Been working on art so much. That looks really good, DK. Hell yeah. Good work. You're crushing it. Oh, hell yeah, Autumn. I'm excited to see what photos you can make with it. Well, that's I guess do that either. Like, Project Manager has no idea if the movie will pay most. I didn't know what people were making in the office. Arg, I really hope it does, Gray. You deserve it. Ugh. I've had enough water. Food wise, I'm definitely gonna need to make myself some food after stream. But that's pretty normal. Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna do. I think all the streams next week are gonna be fundraiser type streams, like pay what you want doodles or something. I really want to put together some more funds before FWA, so I'm not eating scraps. Yeah, I always make sure to eat. I appreciate you checking on me though. Yes, dragon craves much. And the days afterwards, hell yeah. I had proper Philly cheesesteak, Gar. I've only had proper Philly cheesesteak like once. And that was when I was checking out UPenn. I would say proper Philly cheesesteak is like roadside stall, like somebody makes it in like a food cart type deal. And I've only had that like once when I was checking out University of Pennsylvania. That was like the best cheesesteak I've ever had. I'll travel nice so I can't catch you. Yeah, heart emoji, Byler. Make sure you travel safe if you have to. Yeah. I hope the birthday celebration goes well. I just like need this shape. I complete shape. Cool. Cheese whiz. Why would you put cheese whiz on something? That sounds anti making it taste good, right? Am I insane? Do people actually do that? Uh, well, maybe the original cheesesteak was bad and they made it better over time by not using cheese whiz. I don't think something is the best version of itself by nature of being the first one. I do not subscribe to this.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Riot with the 45 months. Holy shit. Hell yeah, Riot. Hi, Riot. How are you? Did you take a nap? Not even 45 years old. Yeah, that's crazy. You did not know? Okay. You missed out on all the questions I was asking earlier. Work ended 30 minutes ago. Okay. I see. Well, welcome on in. That's okay. Maybe because I've done 2 hours of work total, but I like this job so far. Hell yeah, good. No, that's good. Yeah, you're telling me, dude. Hearing you talk about it and you like, I asked them about like basic shit and they didn't flounder and go, we don't do that. They actually like do basic shit. Wow. Crazy. Can you imagine it? And you would not believe your eyes if 10 million crisis hotlines. Dude, I gotta fix this guy's lazy eye so bad.
Ow. Well, yeah, it's the difficulty of drawing in pupils. Eyes are very easy to fuck up. Art is hard. I'm trying my best. Don't make fun of me. Um, their sanity hell shattered. Live in your house of God. God is not here. This is an empty box.
Your God's love is not unconditional. He does not love us, not love you. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of cool, edgy voice acting stuff. I like it a lot. I wanna practice with it more over time. I do eventually want to just be a creature on stream. That's a goal of mine for sure. This is like way too big. Why are you so big? It should be smaller. Anything. Thank you, Byler. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Scanning. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Oak pressing me. The frick, dude? The heck? What are you doing to me? Oh no, now it's worse. Hey, big car. Yeah, I go down to, you can make me very, very fricked up. Put me on Xbox Live, dude. Give me the mic. Get me in the Halo 3 lobby. Unfuck it. Oak. Oak. I'd like to unfuck it, please. Please, just get unfucked. I think it's because the shape is like, something about the shape is wrong. Need the other brush, por favor. Give me this one.
Discombobulate.
Aug, dude. Aug. We've got like wow, got wow, and then we got wow, and we got a wow when we wow, you know. Me when I wow, and I wow, and it's kind of wow when you wow, you know. You know, you know how it be. People think it don't be like it is, but it do, you know. Makes it worse. Everything I've done here has made it worse. Somehow. It's still not quite right. Honestly, it really might be the other thing. Go on player again. That's like closer. Thing. just want it to be off like to the left. But I like cannot solve this problem because I am exhausted. Not figure this shit out. You updated drivers? What happens when Grays update drivers? Means the old one gets fired. Oh no. How will old driver get a job now? Oh. How will it driver now? Hangy boy. Something like that. Why are you bigger? Why do you seem bigger? Hi Vex, how are you? It's been a minute. Yeah, we're trying to be drawing. I'm super fucking tired and burnt out. So drawing is bad and scuffed. I like can't figure anything out. I don't know what's going on. Super tired. I'm all fucked up, dude. I'm trying to survive, you know? Doing what I can. Trying so fucking hard every day. No, I eat fine. Better or worse? Mild. Don't. Don't. You gotta rest, dude. I'm gonna try and do that tomorrow by going to a dentist appointment. But yeah, I know things aren't great right now. I'm trying to get to a place where things are better. But getting there is hard. Hell yeah, Gray. Just worse every way. How do I get you to do what I want to do? I can move this one. Doesn't take the other one. Remember to pace. I'm trying. I'm trying back. Doing everything I can. It's just like the problem is I have to do 300% and I'm the best I can do is like 150. I'm trying to do what I can. Why are you like so fucked? Can you just be less fucked? Wow, 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 wow. Scribble it around. Doesn't want. That's slightly better. Maybe. Slightly. A small gold ear loop near the top. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. He's the type of boy to have some sort of design, and that's the part that I have to focus on. I can't fucking draw anymore. Super tired. So I'm like spending 500 years trying to draw his fucking eyeballs. Don't know how to anymore, currently. Interesting how me changing those lines changed that. Hey, Lightling, how are you? Existing. I feel that. I'm trying to keep existing. Trying my hardest. You beat your first Balatro run the other night? Hell yeah. Tell me about what was your build? What'd you have going by the end? Oh, oh. What's abstract do? Fibonacci's like what, like the something about aces and something. If that's when I don't remember what green Joker is either. I think I know what the rest do though. Gotcha. I see, I see. How was your Taco Bell, Jet? Did you play endless mode afterwards? I always go to endless mode. I just enjoy that. Or did you just finish it? Any backup guy gun down in Tarkov? Hell yeah. When was that? That was in SVT. It was sometime like last year or something. Hell yeah, Autumn. Cool. So there's that. That'll, yeah, I mean that's a bonus. I should not have updated drivers. What happened, Gray? And now it's normal. We love that. We love when it's just bad and fucked until it randomly decides, oh, I'm not anymore. Haha. Hee hee haha. Yeah, isn't that a really neat PC feature? The I'm just gonna break something. Hee hee. What about it? No variables have changed. I've made things worse on purpose. Crying in pain, in agony. Arg. 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 Oh, my eyes are so itchy from allergies, dude. Shit. Oh, fuck. Colin annihilating me. Oh, Tethril, hello. How's it going? Hmm. Uh, uh, uh. Hmm, hmm, hmm. mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Got your sway emotes out, gamers. That's right. We're just gonna figure out value first, and then move. Other shit. Oh, why is it so itchy? Spring is cool. I love seeing plants bloom, but why is my body allergic to pollen, dude? Why? How? How's that not been like evolved out? Yeah, it's fucked up. Thanks, DK. Yeah, I still have to do the whole like design part, which is a lot of it, but I had a really good time putting accessories and stuff on them. Still don't know what the colors are gonna be, still don't know what the pattern slash design is gonna be, but we're gonna start out with just light and dark, figure out the feels from there. Vibe. keep that. All right. Well, we got the straps all colored, we got the eyes cleaned up and some other lines cleaned up, and we've started trying to figure out values. So it's a start. We're going places. We're figuring stuff out. Progress. Oh. You know what? We made it another 3 fucking hours doing art, dude. After all the art today. I'm proud of myself. Ugh. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I think he's very cool. Obviously there's still a lot left to do, but I think he's in a good spot for the moment. Oh, all right. That's gonna be it for me for streaming until Sunday. I'll be back same time, same place then. If you want to catch me before then, check out the Discord, !Discord, or the funny purple button down below. Maybe we'll watch a movie over the next few days. Definitely VR chat on Friday. Probably gonna try and figure out how to do some sort of fundraising thing for FWA next week. But until then, we're gonna go find somebody to raid out into. Alright. As always, huge thank you to everybody who supports me on Subscribestar, Patreon, or by donating or subbing to the channel. Keeps my funny little gamer lights on. Lets me pay for some of my bills. So I super appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me. Hope to catch you guys on Sunday. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. You're gonna crush it. Take it one day at a time. Do what you can. I believe in you. And I'm here with you. I'll be in the Discord if you need anything. Alright. Let's see who we can go say hi to. Lookies. Let's go say hi to Let's go say hi to Dither. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll catch you next time.